the heck you doing sitting down? Get your butt up and train.
Yep.
Let's go!
Private class today, shooting up a little something. What I want to do really quick is two things. First of all, for you guys on the outdoor range, if you don't know who Jerry Michalek is, one of the fastest shooters in the world, it's the guy that shot 12 rounds out of a revolver, 6 rounds reload, and 6 more rounds in 2.99 seconds. This is a drill of his that I've set up here. I'm going to show you guys how to shoot it in a second, but I wanted to go ahead and review this target first. This is a handgun combatives target. Okay, handgun combatives is Dave Spalding. Dave Spalding does a lot of handgun classes like myself, and I bought a couple of these targets because if you're out there on the outdoor range, you're doing classes and stuff, this is actually a perfect target as an overlay of your IDPA or IFSIC style targets that you can just put an overlay on and have a atomically correct target. I love them. We've been shooting this in the class. I can see we got a few out here, but for the most part, we've been killing the 8-inch circle where you have your lungs and your heart area, and he has that midline going all the way up to the fatal T or the cranial vault or the ocular vault. All right, very good target design. You can practice your 3x5 card shots. Like if you guys watch me, you guys know I love my 3x5 card shots. And down here, what he's done is put square targets for the beginning of class when you're shooting a precision shots, trying to get your precision practice in. He put a square target, and through research, what he found out is that circular targets seem to be harder to hit for newer people. So he put a square target, so when you line up your sights, everything is squared off over your sights, and he just found that to be a better idea. As you can see, we didn't use these because I have my methods, but I still think it's a very good method to shoot. And as you can see, he puts the targets down here in the pockets of your pants pocket area where you would shoot somebody if you were shooting pelvis shots. So it's a good way to practice your pelvis shots, to get your accuracy in on the 3x5 card, and of course have your atomically correct target. I think it's excellent design, pretty super cheap. I bought 100 of these for like $24, so it's like 24 cents a piece. I also bought my IPSC targets, my IDPA targets off of law enforcement targets, letargets.com, who also sells the handgun combatives target. It's HCT-01, okay? But it's a very good target. He also is making some new ones if you haven't already made them yet. It's going to be an overlay, so when you put holes in it, you can just, instead of tearing off the whole thing, you can put just this part back onto there, which I think is excellent because you don't want to keep throwing these cardboards away because they can get very expensive. If you're like me, you only buy a little bit at a time. I don't buy thousands at a time. I may buy 100, but buying 100 with shipping comes out to be like $80. So you're actually spending 80 cents a piece up to $1 a piece, depending on where you buy them from. So that's that. Very nice target. As you guys see, this setup I got here, it's 5 total targets. The way it's shot, the way Jerry Michalek shoots it, he shoots it with a rifle. I'm gonna shoot it with a handgun. But you basically bounce to each target inside and out. All right, putting 2 shots on each target. And once you get finished, you'll have a total of 16 shots. I think he does 18, but of course he has a rifle, so it's a little easier to do 18 for him. For us, 16 is about the max I can go unless I have a full-size gun. But most people are going to have a mid-sized gun practicing for concealed carry, so this is where we're going to shoot it. So I'm going to shoot this, and then we'll come back and talk about it. All right, stand by. Make sure everything's straight here. Or just give me the fire pipe command.
Stand by. Fire.
So I shot a little bit better than what I thought I would. But as you guys see, I got kind of caught up on the last part. But you bouncing, pop, pop. Basically, it's 1, 2. Always go back to the center target first before you shoot your next target over. So I got 1, 2, 3 to the middle, 4 to the outside, 5, 6 to the outside, back to the middle, 7, and 8 to the outside. You guys try it out. It actually it's pretty interesting and get your mind going. It's a little tougher than I thought it would be too. And I got caught up at the end, so I'm gonna shoot it again. But you guys give it a try, and y'all remember to win that goddamn fight. You know I love you. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share my channel. I'm out.
Fire.
All right, I'm gonna shoot the same drill, left hand supported. See how fast or how good and fast I can do it. All right, so I'm gonna have him call it. I don't have a left hand holster today, so I'm just gonna shoot it from the low ready position. So how you call it?
Ready? Fire.
That felt weird. That felt really weird.